You actually come to a disabled woman's live feed, and you mention employment and work. Excuse me.
This sucks.
I don't have the
Change it.
privilege of waking up to
What if I told you that all of your problems could be solved simply by using TikTok? I know. You're sitting there and you're thinking, I knew it all along, Gundam. Maybe you're a narcissist that needs to believe that only your viewpoint matters and you are player one. Wow, that's exactly the sort of thing Chris Chan says.
I tell people all the time, nothing exists outside of you. I'm gonna explain this in 60 seconds. Here's why. Every human being that you interact with, you are viewing them through your perception, through your lens. You perceive them a certain way. They then reflect what you perceive, and it comes back to you. So
As a man who's been jumped many times in my life where people just came out of nowhere and hit me in the back and threw me in a dumpster, I didn't even get to look at them to perceive them as something. So how did they f me up in my reality? This has to be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. It's stupid. You see a group of skinheads walking across the street with stickers on them. I'm supposed to sit here and go, I don't perceive them as a threat. You know, like, really? Nothing exists outside of you. What would it mean if I came up and I hit this guy in the head with a plank of wood? Apparently something existed, me and the plank.
you're seeing your own perceptions. So they're not really there. You're looking at a part of you. When you realize this, now you don't have to.
What the f is he talking about? They're not really there. You're looking at a part of you. What? What in the name of God? There's more garbage on TikTok gassing up the heads of people who, honest to Jesus, actually need help because they need guidance, like real guidance, because they don't know what the hell they're doing. They think they know. They watch some TikTok videos and TikTok blows some smoke up their ass. Oh my God, the universe was made for you. Oh, if you manifest things, it'll come. No.
Hateful.
And you might question, who are you to say these things? Well, I am now Lord, it's a Gundam. Lord and Master of all I survey. Finally, with established titles, I'm getting the respect I so richly deserve as Lord, it's a Gundam. Established Titles is a project based in historic Scottish customs where landowners are referred to as lords and ladies. Their primary goal is to preserve the woodlands and biodiversities of Scotland, while raising funds to support global afforestation. They support charities like One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future. Their title packs give you at least 1 square foot of land on a private estate, Ardali in Aberdeenshire, Scotland. And it comes with an official certificate with a crest. Your certificate showcases your title and features a unique plot number with which you can see the exact location of your land, sire. With these certificates, you could change your name to Lord Smedley Butler if that was your name, or Lady, on your credit card, plane tickets, and even your Costco card. This is a great Valentine's Day gift. It's funny and personalized. Make your loved one a lord or a lady. Established Titles is even running a Valentine's Day special. Use the code GUNDAM to get an additional 10% off any purchase, or go to the link in the description, establishedtitles.com/Gundam, to get your gift now. Honest to God, Fight Club was the best book ever written. For that one part,
You were the all-singing, all-dancing crap of the world.
it's like this sort of narcissism that has just embedded itself in our culture. And now people eat this up endlessly. That's why Kylie Jenner is huge as shit, and Greta Thunberg is turning into a meme.
How dare you?
Everybody's like, oh, I want the world to be a better place. Global warming's bad. But meanwhile, they can't get enough of their endless consumerism. I must buy the $30,000 Bitcoin. It's the future.
Take anything personal what someone says, because guess what? They're doing the same thing to you. Every cause has an effect, which you are responsible for all causes of because it's their thoughts. Nothing exists outside of you. Everything is you. When you realize this, spend your energy on you.
Oh my God, this is so stupid. It's all thoughts. You could think all motherfucking day how you'd like to be a millionaire, and I guarantee you $1 million would not appear in the room with you. You could think all day about that girl you're madly in love with, and she won't choose you because you're probably the right decision, and she gets off on screwing up her life. No amount. You want a perfect example? Look at Darkside Phil. If there's ever a dude who craved money and talked about positivity in a fake manner exactly like this, there you go. If the power of thought worked for Darkside Phil, PewDiePie would be dead and DSP would be the king of YouTube or something. If the power of thought existed, Pokemon would have gone to jail from the negative energy Darkside Phil was shooting her way.
That is the most disgusting, irresponsible attitude that you can take towards this kind of content creation. All right? Sorry, Pokemon, you broke the law. You chose to break the law. There was no misunderstanding. You knew you could not legally rebroadcast a full movie or TV show. You did it anyway. You're gone. Goodbye. Banned. No partner program. Good night.
I'm doing better now in life than ever before, and it wasn't positive thoughts that got me here. It was a stone cold grind not seen since Nipsey Hussle, and they shot that mother.
On working on the inner part of you, because this is what will show on the outside.
Work on the inner part of you. That sounds like that's the only sensible thing he said. Work on you. Be your best self. But don't think powerful thoughts are gonna change your life. It don't work. Have I told you about the faith healing on TikTok? Is this faith healing? What is this? I don't even know. Kundalini energy activation. Using light language, removing density, trauma programs out of the multi-dimensional bodies and updating the technology?
Your thoughts?
What? What is this, a Windows update for humans? Is this where I'm at, Stu? I know it's a slow news cycle. That's why we're looking at this. Okay, I'm just going to try and explain to you what's going on. She isn't giving him an air hand job, you pervert. She is using Kundalini energy activation. She is using light language because light has a language. God help me. What? Dude, this is what we did when we were kids. These are the sounds you made while you ran through the forest. This isn't light language. Nothing moves faster than light. Therefore, how would it have sound? Okay, if we're gonna play that game, let's move on, keep playing it. You could say this is more of a bird language than light language. What is this? This goes on for another minute and 22 seconds of a guy wiggling on the floor. Really? Really? She's making dolphin sounds. There are actually people who watch this and they believe in it. Like, no joke. Wow, the light language used here is very powerful. I heard mantis, Larian, the use of air element, fairy bird, etc., tapping into different energy.
And I think I tasted egg and cinnamon.
Why are we tapping into bird energy if we have light energy? A light is stronger than a bird, right? Like a light from a neutron star could destroy Earth. What's the most a bird can do? Shit in your hair. I don't get it. I could do this too. How long does this go on? Could I get testimony? Like, the video would have been better if the dude stood up and said, wow, I could really feel the trauma leaving my bowels or something. Tell me America isn't great. Tell me America isn't great.
Believe me. Hey. Believe me.
There's literally a woman doing this ridiculous shit and has a following and is making money. If you're broke, it is a you problem. You cannot tell me you can't come up with something better than what this chick is doing. Granted, her being an attractive woman does give her the carte blanche to do stupid stuff. Working on the technology of the body.
Because it's
It's all real and it's not an act. It's all reality.
I don't get it. What are you working on? What are you fixing? Even at a shop, a dude has to tell you what he's fixing. You know, this chick doesn't even have to give you an explanation. Well, and you're like, oh my God. And you explain it so well. In a shop, the dude's like, yeah, your brake line right here at the caliper, the bolt's rusted right through it and popped off your rear. You brought it in at the right time because the brake pad was worn away and you're cutting into the metal with your disc. You see this here? That's how you explain something being fixed. Not like carrots. It's like a rabbit eating carrots. Dude, I got an idea. I can do this and get cute little animals, right? Like get a rabbit and I just wave it over a white woman. You know, and I was like, the rabbit is chasing away your inner carrots or something. I would okay, all right, we got something going on. The woman's got jaundice, maybe? Dude, this is literally like a white woman doing witch doctor healing from South Africa. That's what it is. This is cultural appropriation, and I'm gonna lead the charge to cancel her.
Let me get this together today, because this day is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
How can you be a galactic shaman? You haven't left Earth. I can't do this anymore, dude. I can't. It's too retarded.
The divine feminine. She does not have to do, she just is. People feel her presence. They are intrigued and not sure why, but they know they want to.
You notice that there's not a lot of guys who get away with doing this. Like, literally, to be a dude to get away with something like this, you have to be born in India and become an actual, like, Swami or something. It's always, like, white women doing stuff like this. Always. And I'm saying this from experience. I checked out what an ex-girlfriend was doing recently, and she's doing something similar. Trying to be a faith healer with, like, twigs and and candles. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Movement is medicine. Free flow to connect with the divine femininity. If dancing could be medicine, there would be so many gay dudes that didn't die in the 80s, because Lord knows they knew how to dance.
He's out of line, but he's right.
I give up. I go any deeper. It's like she's an attractive woman, and that's pretty much it. Attractive white woman bored comes up with crazy ideas. People follow because they find her attractive. I'm done. I can't. I cannot take it. I'm not watching another video of her rolling around on the floor in her bra and panties and wiggling. I can't post that because it looks like she's having a seizure. And YouTube. Okay, this video's a little funny. She's just sitting on the floor and crying uncontrollably. Heart purging. This was the beginning stage of my Kundalini awakening. Here I was experiencing a huge heart energy release a lot of pain. Yeah, this isn't any sort of magic stuff. I have an ex-girlfriend that I occasionally hear from. She does this all the time. So if this is anything to go by, my ex is a Kundalini master. Because one day she'll be fine and the next day she'll be crying up a storm. And you're like, what the hell's going on? I was just releasing my pain into the universe. And now that I'm free of it, I am fine now. You know what your problem is? What's my problem? What's my problem? Tell me. You hold on to your pain and you never let it out. And that's why it poisons you. And I'm like, then I should have been dead a long time ago if that's how it works. Look at me, I'm fine. I'm better than ever. You know what your problem is? You keep looking for answers outside of yourself. I know who I am. I learned from the booty warrior. Maybe she's right. I'm quoting the booty warrior. I'm going to say it right now. He said some of the realest shit I heard. The booty warrior was like, I am what I am, but I'm a warrior. Let that be known. I was like, he's right. I'm a warrior. Crying on the damn floor and then telling me I'm screwed up. I can get through the day. I don't need to go through TikTok to try and find something that fits my narrative. Oh my God, chicks actually reply to this and take it seriously. Oh my God, I can't. Turn this off. This is long. Another. I would be surprised if I get in trouble for talking about this.